begin to show.
The sunlight hurts my eyes.
It's not about being a military simulation, it's about fun, it's about gameplay, and it's about keeping the player engaged and entertained. So it's an all-new environment, it's Tajikistan. The player will play as the US Marine Corps as he did in the last game. They will have the People's Liberation Army of China. But we've also got insurgency combat in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the start of the campaign, the US are going in to fight a counter-insurgency campaign. It's the destabilisation of the area as a result of the conflicts in Afghanistan and increased destabilisation of the region. So they're crossing into the country thinking they're going to go and fight one war, and the PLA's involvement is a surprise to everybody, and it worsens the situation dramatically.
Yeah, so Tajikistan, you've probably never heard of it, probably don't know where it is. It is a beautiful country. It's in a very difficult place. It's basically sandwiched in between Afghanistan, Pakistan and China, which I don't need to tell you is one of the geopolitical hotspots in the world at the minute. But it is a beautiful country. It's got a rich history of being invaded, of being conquered again and again and again.
We've added in join in progress this time, which has been a significant undertaking for us, but it really helps streamline that co-op style of play. I mean, ultimately what I'd love to achieve is, you're playing together with your mates and you see a guy log on Xbox Live or PSN, and you pull that guy in because he's a great sniper, or because he's a brilliant grenadier or whatever, and you're pulling him in to fill a role in your fire team. And then because we've built the game in that way, we've got our campaign, we've got our FTE game modes, but they're all built around that style of combat. We've got a proper unlock and XP system in this game as well. So even within a scout class, they can have completely different weapons, different scopes, different attachments. So you can tune these roles in different directions. I mean, our rifleman class, for example, he's the gadgeteer. He's the guy with a tool for every job. So he can bend himself from the kind of sort of scout end of the spectrum all the way down to close quarters if he needs to. He's very flexible, and then you'll get other guys who are specialists who are tuned around a particular type of gameplay.
Big push this time on really sort of blowing people away with the visuals. So a complete change of the philosophy of the visuals. This walk through a webcam, what does it look like? The lens aberrations, dirty lenses, cheap lenses, all this kind of stuff. Searing bright light, alien environment. It's like being on the moon basically. That's kind of the thing we were going for.
And in terms of the visuals on the characters, the weapons, the vehicles, it's about this angle of being authentic rather than simulation. So getting away out the Jane's manuals and the cut and dried, fresh off a factory floor kind of tank look. These guys, the vehicles have got packs on the side, the soldiers are all roughed up and cut up for being in the field, the weapons are all annotated and attached to them. That's what the weapons are really like in real life. We took the call to sort of custom make our environment this time around. Last time we started with a satellite map of the island and worked into it, kept very real. I think again it was a great experiment. It worked really well in some aspects, but from telling a mission narrative and a campaign narrative, it didn't support it well enough. You got troughs just where you didn't need them. So this time around, custom made all of the locations for all of the different key landmarks, and you'll see them, you'll fight towards them and away from them. You'll know when you're losing ground, when you're gaining ground. And as Sean's already touched on, it's a real campaign map. It's not a fake vista, it's not a billboard in the distance. You will actually go up to that location, you will actually fall back from it, you'll get to capture it again, and that really is an amazing Flashpoint thing that you just don't get in any other game.
We use the map really well, you travel all around. It's almost like a road movie.